it's invisible wall for the camera, so it's not very well detailed. So you go through here, and then into the main building. There's another set of ticket barriers. Yeah, so there's another set of ticket barriers there, so you can get down to the other local platforms for the Ashford service, which I found very weird and very confusing, because I'm just like, what? Where do I go? So there's no way to change trains to get on at Ashford without going through two sets of ticket barriers. And because obviously your ticket won't work, because it doesn't like going through two ticket barriers at the same station, which is not your destination. Yeah, it's just a really weird thing about Ebbsfleet. It's just you cannot change trains without going through ticket barriers, because technically, ticket barrier wise, platforms 5 and 6 are a separate station to 2 and 3. So now we're on miles an hour as well, by the way. So we've got the black kilometers an hour and the white miles an hour. And the overhead lines end. Then you've got the main line there to Victoria. Well, to just the local lines to London rather. I don't know what these are. Oh, I guess they're just sidings. So we could put the Eurostar trains there if you wanted to. Okay, so we've got a 30 limit coming up, so I will idle it. And put some minimum brakes. Yeah, so now that we're on third rail, it's 750 volts rather than 225 kilovolts, which is 2,500 volts. It's a bit slower. Yeah, so well in good time to get to that 30 limit. So here we are. There should be more track joints because it's they are jointed track rather than welded, I think, because of the third rail. I think. I don't know. I can't confirm that. Yeah, so on this DLC I actually have, so that's the platform 0, by the way, that bay platform there. I have been to Ebbsfleet 5 and 6 and 2 and 3, hence what I say about the ticket. So I've been on the train, stopped at this station. So on this line I've been all the way to Sittingbourne on it. So I paid like an extra like £5 so I could go via Ebbsfleet, which is basically London. It was an extra, yeah, it's like an extra £5 to go via Ebbsfleet because it's faster. Because rather than doing the local lines through, where would it be? Through Canterbury. So rather than going through the local lines from Sittingbourne through Canterbury West, it's quicker to go up to London on the high-speed trains. So just do the 750 volt third rail, get off, and then go down to Ashford at 225 kilometers an hour. It was quicker to do it that way. Plus, I felt like doing it because I'd never been on a train going 240 kilometers an hour. Not 240 kilometers, 240 miles an hour. Yeah, it was cool. And that was a good day out now. And I'll link the cards in the top as well. Right, so I'm nearly ready to leave. Running a little bit late, probably because of my slowing down a bit too quickly. Yeah. This is platform 0 here at Vengence. 0. I'm very pleased how realistic the sounds are for the 395s and the 375 as well in this. Oh yeah, you can glitch the horn. You just press like the horn button twice quickly. Oh, I put the hazard lights on. Oh, I did it there, I can't do it now. Oh, there we go. Got to speed up, whoopsie. So something else I didn't notice until like when I saw it on the live stream, that the AWS markers are green rather than yellow. Which is quite interesting, didn't know that. Even though I was there in person, I didn't even notice it. Right, now I can go up to 70. So it's taken us a bit of a while, whilst in the same time, if we're on the overhead line, we'll probably get to, I don't know, 100 kilometers an hour, a bit faster. Yes, now we are running on the line down to Strood. I've got the canal here as well, which used to link up the Thames and the Medway rivers. There's a funny thing about the tunnel, which I also watched from a Moleman 978 video. Is that you'll see it in a minute, but the tunnel down here was originally built for the canal. Or I'll show you when you get through it. So I love the 395s, it's so good. Very rattly at high speeds though. As with a lot of the Hitachi ones. 375. Very nice. We've got the canal to our left, I think, still. Oh no, I can't see it. I just managed to do it again there. This is Higham Station, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, Higham. So this tunnel here and the next one as well, there used to be a canal running through the tunnel, just what that one back there was that I showed you. And when so it was all one tunnel all the way down here, and then railways came along. So what they had to do was have a canal running on one side of the tunnel, so it's wide enough so canals could pass each other. So what they did is they had the canal on the left side and the railway on the right side. But then this cutting, which we're going to come up here to, is where they built it. This like cutting, so that the trains, well, obviously the trains can get rid of the smoke, but also so the boats could pass each other. So they had like a passing point halfway down the tunnel, which is very interesting. And there's also, apparently as well, this whole tunnel used to be like 20 miles an hour speed limit. That's sometimes lower because of because of how poorly built it was. It was like basically ready to collapse. So they aligned it with concrete, so you can now do 70 down. You have to watch some more my videos. It explains it in much better detail than I do. Now we've got the 15 limit coming up. So it has to be at 15 miles an hour by the end of the tunnel. Still a little bit late. It's just slowly braking, which is what level. It's all right. Not in a huge rush to get down to 15. You'll be just down in perfect timing, almost. Not quite. There you go. We can't, because of the way the camera works, you can't have the exterior camera until you've moved, until you've gotten out of the tunnel. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Yeah, until the train's completely out of the tunnel, you can't do that, unfortunately. Yes, let's open the door. So we are at Strood. About a minute late. So straight ahead is the Medway Valley line, down to Tunbridge Wells. Then left is the main line to Faversham. Here we are. I think we're about 2 minutes late or so. We still show up? Oh yeah, there we go. We'll show up as delayed, expected 13:59. So we're not too late that it doesn't show up anymore. So we're calling it Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, Rainham, and Sittingbourne and Faversham. Oh, okay, we're a minute late. Shut the doors. With my cab door still open, as you do. Shut the door, shall we? Nice. It's like extra speeding. I think it goes to 20, then it goes to 30. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. 20. No, it goes to 30 very shortly. So on the Medway, is it the Medway Bridge or is it just Main Bridge? I'm not sure. Rochester Bridge, that's it. That's a bit early. Now it can go up to 30. The freight trains were limited to 25, it's up there. Now, start braking to get into Rochester. Which this station's about 5 years old, I think. Because they built this new one instead of to replace the old one to have increased capacity. There we go. So the old Rochester is just here. I think it's still used to like stable. I've heard it's still used to like stable a train overnight or something. Something like that. I'm guessing that's a placeholder for the station building. I don't know. Anyway, back to my train. We're still about a minute late, I think. Yeah, 14:03. I don't actually know what platform 3 at Rochester's used for. Go. And that's 30. Now going through Old Rochester. B75. Still 30 in a minute, I think, till we get to Chatham. Yeah, so we'll stop at Chatham and then we'll go up to Bicester.